What? Being the number one contender isn't enough? You've got to try to make me look like an idiot in a tag team match too? If you're really as good as you say you are, how about you meet me in the ring this week, one-on-one?
Cyber Sunday is less than 3 weeks away, and you can feel the electricity in the air. This is Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, and the number one contender is in action here tonight.
Apparently, he didn't like what his opponent was saying about him, and he's going to do something about it.
I just hope he doesn't let this distract him from his championship match at Cyber Sunday.
Hey, if you want to be the champ, you've got to be prepared to take on all comers, JR.
He's Raw's number one contender going into Cyber Sunday. And tonight, he faces a superstar who could be worthy of that title himself.
Could be. He is worthy of it, JR. And that's exactly what this match is about.
And the opponent, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 275 pounds, Chris Masters.
He's not going to get caught with that one.
Oh boy, this looks like an all or nothing move.
Excellent counter. What ring presence.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstar. That's a short climb, but a potentially long fall.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You're looking pretty fit, though, I must say. I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR? I'll tell you, JR, it's rough to get to a point in a match where you want to keep going, but you just don't have anything left. And I think that's what's happening here. Tell me something. When you look at the masterpiece, does it make you feel like even more of a loser than you normally do?
Well, actually, when I look at the masterpiece, I'm glad I don't have the out-of-control ego that he does.
Listen, if you can sing it, you can bring it. The masterpiece has decimated some of the greatest superstars in the WWE.
I can't argue with his results. It's his methods that I object to. I tell you, King.
They haven't been going easy on each other in this match, JR. And I think it's really begun to take its toll. He reversed it. all that blood! That's gonna leave a mark.
What a brutal match! The referee should step in there and stop this thing.
What? Are you crazy? It's just getting good, JR.
Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like. We're in the middle of a slobber knocker. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the liver tail.
All right, enough! I'm going to transfer before I have to come out here with you again. Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King.
I think they're going to try to gut it out, JR. But guts will only get you so far. Sometimes it's just not physically possible to keep going.
I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR. Oh, no! What are you doing?
My God! A choke slam all the way from hell! He may get the 3 count here.
1, 2, 3.
These two. We've just received word that something's going on backstage.
Let me go!
Just tell me what he's got, then I don't.
You're hurting my arm!
Listen, I know if we just spent more time together, you'd come around.
This is sick.
In fact, that's exactly what I've got planned.
Talk about someone who needs to get set straight, and I think I know just the superstar to do it.